What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the Yeti Express DFS podcast presented to you by Draft Dashboard. As always, remember you can use the tools that I'm using in this video by clicking my link in the description below. 30 days for $1. We'll do a quick lineup review of yesterday. It was frustrating, to say the least. We were on pace for about 400 at one point, and then everyone just completely stopped playing basketball. So here we are. Simmons had like 20, I think he had like 26 or 28 at the half. Did absolutely nothing in the second half. Super frustrating. Josh Richardson had like 26 at the half. Again, put up 3 points in the second half. Frustrating. We had Trae Young under 1% get 50. I mean, Middleton and Bledsoe or whatever, but they're frustrating because they were both in super smash spots and they both just sucked. So we missed yesterday. It was frustrating, but I can't say that we had a bad lineup because we were on pace for 400 at one point, which is just annoying. We had like 212 at the half of the 7 o'clock games, and we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players in the 7 o'clock game. So frustrating as hell, but so frustrating I almost didn't even make a video today. But we're still gonna play and get back at it. We'll get into the cheat sheet quick. Get asked about this a lot. So here's a cheat sheet for today. Here's the locks. There's George, studs, Westbrook, Irving, Vucevic. We'll get into the position optimizer, though. Point guard today. I like a couple guys here with multiple eligibility in certain spots. But the one that I really do like is DJ Augustine. I agree with the site today. He's got a 67% chance to hit the 5x value. He's got a 100 rank. He's got a projection ownership of only 20%, so he makes for a really good play. He's not an exciting one, but he makes for a good play. I like him quite a bit. Shooting guard, I like Jamal Murray. Jamal Murray is kind of like Devin Booker to me. He can be frustrating at times. He's going to get the shot volume. It's not the greatest matchup in the world, but he's going to get the shot volume. He's at a really nice price tag at $6K. He can put up like 25, 6 and 6, and he can also put up like 8 points, no rebounds, and 2 assists with 3 turnovers. That's the kind of volatility this guy has. So he's a risky play, but I still like him. Another guy that I like we'll use him at small forward over here. Small forward. The stud I'm going to be playing today is Paul George. I just would rather prefer to have George today than Westbrook, and I think you have to have one of them. I don't think there's any way around it. Aaron Gordon, always super interesting as well. I think I got to him on FanDuel. I don't remember if I got to him on DraftKings, but we'll make a build on both sites. So I liked him quite a bit. I also like Knox and Dotson both. Knox has got a super great price tag on him. Not the greatest matchup in the world for either one of them, as they both play for the Knicks. But Dotson's really been playing well lately. He's been shooting the ball well. I don't take the last 5 versus Orlando really into consideration because he wasn't seeing the run that he is now. So he's been on fire lately. That's why you have 3 straight fire games for him, I think. But he makes a lot of sense to me, especially on FanDuel, where you get to drop one of these guys. You might as well take a chance on them. I also like Gordon Hayward quite a bit. He's just got a nice price tag, $4,300. He's projected for 5.6x. He's got a 61% chance of hitting value. He won't be very highly owned, so he makes for an interesting play as well. A lot of guys in the small forward range that I like. So power forward. I didn't really like a whole lot over here. Millsap on DraftKings is interesting. On FanDuel, I don't think he's playable. He's like 8,400. But on DraftKings at 62, he could get there again. He's been having a really good recency log. If you look at the last three, they've all been around 50. He's still a risky play, and it's kind of a little bit of box score watching with him. But I still think he's interesting. I don't like to get into box score watching, but it happens. Center today, I liked Steven Adams. Again, he's just kind of a price play. If you look at the value, he just makes quite a bit of sense. He's got 77% chance to hit 5x value with a projected ownership around 23. We'll get into the lineup optimizer on DraftKings here quick. So this is what it spits out: Augustine, Dotson, George, Millsap, Adams, Murray, Gordon, Horford. I like that quite a bit. The only thing that I would change over here is I know I had Knox in over here. And I know I also had Horford, or I had, not Horford. I had Gordon Hayward. So then I must have had, how did we build this over here? Do we do something like this? We might have to cheat and look real quick. Murray, Dotson. So we went Westbrook and Lowry. Westbrook. At Dotson, we had Knox. We had Lowry down here. And then we went and got Hayward. So here's our lineup. As you can see, they all grade out pretty well. They're all in the greens besides Kevin Knox. So FanDuel, we're going to play. I really like the idea of going Murray and Augustine over here, just because Augustine's cheap. I like the idea of pretty much all of this, except for we'd rather go Knox. It's a lot of Knicks over here, but something like this. We'll get Millsap out of here because he's just too damn expensive. We'll go something like that. Horford, Ibaka, Gordon, George, Knox, Trier, Dotson, Augustine, and Murray. It is a lot of Knicks. However, I assume that Trier is going to be your drop. Either Trier or Augustine would be my guess, but Augustine grades out too well to be the drop, so I'm going to assume that it would be either Trier or Dotson that would be your drop over here. So it's kind of something you can look at. Remember, if you sign up through my link in the description below, you'll get it 30 days for $1. And you'll also get access to my custom player pool every single day. I usually make a video, so if you're part of this channel, you'll get to see most of that anyways. But just another perk, if something changes throughout the day where I add more players in or I take players out because of injuries, and what my final lineups look like. Like I said, it's 9:47 in the morning right now, so a lot can change. Again, here's the cheat sheet for anyone that wanted to see that. Make sure you hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. I appreciate all the good conversation and all the good love that I've received through the channel. Really appreciate you guys. Really makes doing this a whole lot more easier when I see the thumbs up and the subscribes and the comments of what people are thinking. It's not easy getting started out, so I appreciate all the love that I've gotten. We're over 100 subscribers finally. And remember, when we hit 250, we're going to give away a Yeti tumbler. We're going to run a comment contest for a week, and we'll throw all those comments into a pool, and then we'll random generate it, and we'll send somebody a Yeti cup, which has about a $35-$40 value. So really cool stuff. We'll give one of those away every time we reach a threshold. So stay tuned to the channel. Thanks for being a part of it. Thanks for all the love. Have yourselves a good Tuesday evening or afternoon, depending on what time of the day you are viewing this video. All right, good luck, guys.